Okay, well, here it is. That absolutely glorious natural emerald. We call this Everafter. And this is fit for a princess. It's a princess ring. It is extremely elegant. It's perfect. The size of the stone, the size of the ring, the scale of this ring, everything about it at $199.90 or 4 flexible payments of $49.98. A beautiful oval, again, that is not glass filled, that is not, you know, it's not clarity enhanced, color enhanced. That is the natural beauty of this gorgeous stone out of Brazil. And we've used gorgeous baguettes at either side. Talk about a splendid and spectacular ring for a girl who is looking for that one beautiful emerald to wear. You'll be so proud. I mean, you could wear this easily in place of a wedding ring if you want to do that. You could wear this obviously on any finger, a gorgeous right hand ring for all of our May babies out there. If you are born in the month of May, if this is your birth month, this is your birthstone, lucky you. And it's good luck to wear your birthstone. So what a fun and fabulous way to add your birthstone to your wardrobe in a ring that is just stunning. It's just, I can't take my eyes off it. It's so pretty. Look at the color of the green, just the display of the ring itself. It's not too big, it's not too small. It is just right. Please use express ordering. That will be the quickest way to get through here. But I am just so tickled for anybody lucky enough to get this because I think you will be really, really impressed with your beautiful new piece of jewelry. You can see, look at the lush color. The finest emerald in the world. They describe the color as the color of the fresh, young green grass. Grassy green is the optimal color when it comes to emerald, and that is exactly what we're looking at. I think I have another sample around here somewhere just to show you the consistency, the beauty and the consistency of the color of this material. They just really pulled out all the stops for us. So this is for those of you that are looking for true emerald green. You want liveliness, you want clarity. Remember, all emeralds will have inclusions in them. However, the fewer the better, and the greener the better. And that's why as we look at this beautiful ring, you are getting a very, very special piece of jewelry. Please use express ordering. We are extremely busy taking phone calls here. I love it. I love the way this came out, the baguettes at either side. I think this would be an excellent wedding ring replacement because you can see all the beauty of these gemstones. It's just really, it's awesome. It just came out so nice. I'm just thrilled to offer it to you. We were just so delighted when these samples came in and we saw the quality of those emeralds. And you know, frankly, if we wanted to hit a lower price, we could have definitely used a lesser quality emerald. I mean, we could absolutely do that. I can show you an example of one. Let me just show you, because obviously, not all emerald is created equal. And this is a really cool emerald as well. I'll show it to you. It's princess cut. It's beautiful. However, you can clearly see the difference in the quality. Now, this is $49. It's beautiful emerald, beautiful little emerald, but there's a big difference between what we're talking about here. In the world of gemstones, let's not forget about that. Color is king. The single most important determining factor in a gemstone is the color. So when you look at a gemstone, there's a reason that that would be $50 and this would be $199. You can very clearly see for yourself the difference. Now, this is really fun and it's affordable and it's a genuine emerald as well, but this is a different ballpark here. This is for those of you that want the better quality, that want a higher grade, higher quality stone. You want the clarity and you want something that is not color enhanced or clarity enhanced. They use a lot of different types of enhancements today when it comes to gemstones, specifically with emeralds, rubies, and sapphires. Those three stones, they use something called clarity enhancement. We sell them too, and I let you know when we're selling you something that's clarity enhanced. They call it glass filled or flex filled. That is different than what you're looking at here. And those can be really beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, you just want to know what you're buying because clearly the stone is more valuable. It's a more valuable stone when it is not altered with, when the stone is the natural product of nature. That is what this stone is. So I just want to be clear on that you are getting the genuine article. It's from Brazil. That is the color that it grew in the earth. And I think It just is really, really special. So I hope for those of you that are tempted to order it, I would love for you to at least get it home, get it on your finger, see for yourself how lovely it is. From every angle, it's so pretty. There you can see the under gallery. So from every angle, it just looks beautiful. There's little stones going down the shoulders of the band. I love the baguettes. I think they add such a beautiful accent to this piece and to this ring. And the nicest part, of course, is you have a ring that you'll have forever. This is tomorrow's heirloom. This is a ring that one day your daughter, your granddaughter, your great-great-granddaughter would want to own. To have an emerald of this size, it's significant. It's close to a carat. So to have an emerald of this size, it's important. It's not a little speck here. And again, it's about the color of that stone and the clarity of that stone. By the way, our frenzy did sell out. Excellent. Thank you all very much. And if you're looking for emeralds, you're in the right place at the right time, because that is one beautiful emerald you're looking at there. Lots of color, lush green color. That beautiful accent of the white topaz, I think, really helps to bring out the beauty of the stone even further. And then with the baguettes and then the round brilliant stones throughout, with that beautiful high polish finish. By the way, all of these rings are finished in rhodium. Rhodium is anti-tarnish. Rhodium is a platinum metal. When you buy a solid white gold piece of jewelry, it's rhodium plated. When you buy a platinum piece of jewelry, more often than not, it's rhodium plated. So for example, my wedding set is in platinum. It is rhodium plated. So I wanted to point out that all of the pieces in this collection are also rhodium plated. Why? Because it looks beautiful, it's anti-tarnish, it's very hard and sturdy and scratch resistant, and it really helps it helps for the longevity of your piece of jewelry. So that's why everything looks so spectacular, and that's why these pieces are so beautiful and wearable. So if you are looking for emeralds, you have definitely come to the right place. You're in the right place at the right time. By the way, I think I have an emerald bracelet, maybe. I think I might have an emerald bracelet, maybe not. Yes, I do. I have a bracelet that matches this. I'm gonna look here and find it, because the bracelet that goes with this is so pretty, and I just want to show them side by side so you can get a feel for this. If you are looking for an emerald line bracelet, we have a goodie that we're going to be showing you coming up that is also the perfect complement. And you can see there's your the emerald line bracelet. Isn't that a beautiful thing? So we'll talk about that coming up right around the corner. If you're ordering your ring right now, we have all the sizes 5 through 11. Some of these sizes are starting to get very limited. So if you'd like us to send this to you, by all means, give us a call tonight. Consider it. I think you're going to be really, really pleased. By the way, that's my Prasiolite. Still to come. Love, love, love that Prasiolite. Beautiful thing. I have to get this ring. I just think this is so special. So be on the lookout for that. We also have more chrome diopside, including the chrome diopside bracelet I'm wearing over here, the chrome diopside ring that we already mentioned once and is flying out the door. And here is the emerald bracelet that will work back perfectly to your ring or to